Okay, and we're back. So here's part two. Part two, I'm gonna do a little seascape thing down here. I'm gonna show you how the linseed oil works with this stuff. It works just like the liquid clear you would normally get. This stuff works just as good. So I'm gonna take a clean, dry 1-inch brush, and I'm gonna take some of my linseed oil I have in this Ziploc container thing. Just gonna dip a little bit into there. It's like just a little bit, little tiny bit goes a long way. We're gonna come up here, touch different areas, and then we're gonna just kind of do those same crisscross motions like this. Same crisscrossy motions. And we're just gonna spread this linseed oil all over the canvas. Just like this. Just like that. Just get it all over. Nice even coat. And just get all that stuff on there. Coat it real nice. Get it nice and evenly coated. Go back and forth. Just like this. I have a hair. There it is. Sometimes they fight you, but you usually get them out pretty quick though. So, sometimes you might end up putting too much on. So we're gonna wipe our excess out of here. And we're gonna take a paper towel and we're actually gonna wipe off our canvas. We'll still have plenty to do what we need to do. So, with that, I'm gonna go into, I have Prussian blue up here, so I'm gonna go into that. A little bit of Prussian blue. Just tap into that canvas, tap into that palette. I said canvas because I took an old canvas and made a palette out of it. So just tap real good into that. Nice even distribution here. And we are gonna come up here and we're just gonna cover this whole thing. Now this is a transparent color, so you won't be able to see this until I start putting white on top of it. So we're gonna cover the whole section down here. Whole thing, just cover the whole thing. And it's hard to see, but it's there. Just cover this entire thing. It doesn't matter. Just cover the whole thing. Just really get in there and just grind it into the canvas. We're just covering the whole thing up with that Prussian blue. You can tell it's on there because our brush is nice and blue. We're gonna go into that like that, and we're gonna clean our brush off. We're gonna clean our brush off by going over to here in our water. Clean that brush off real good. And then I'm gonna go into that beater bucket over here. Beat the bristles dry. And then what I do next is I take a paper towel and I'll actually take my brush and kind of wring out any excess water and just kind of do this circular motion here to get all the excess moisture and everything else out of it. I like a nice clean dry brush. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a fan brush. Get a little fan brush. This is one of my old Bob brushes, so I didn't really care if it got ruined. It didn't really get ruined, it's just older. Because you don't want to buy expensive brushes for this stuff, because with using water, it won't hold up very well. So that's why I buy cheapo brushes. And then I come up here and I just kind of cloudy shapes here. Just do little things here and there, wherever. Just kind of swiggle the brush wherever you want it. We're just gonna see how that blue's starting to show up. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna make little squigglies, and these are gonna be clouds and stuff, so we're not really worried about it. I'm gonna set that off to the side. Get our 1-inch brush, and we're just gonna do little swirlies. Swirly motions. nice cloudy night sky. And then we're gonna take, actually, I'm gonna come down a little bit further. Down here like this. A little bit of sea mist there. And I'm gonna take a palette knife, just a little palette knife, and go into that white paint we had. Cut off a tiny bit, a little tiny bit. We're gonna come up here, we're gonna go boop, 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 boop. That's gonna be our little and we're just touching the canvas with the palette knife, getting some waves there in the distance there. And we are gonna take a brush, clean brush, and we're just gonna kind of go across real nice, real gentle, like that, real quick. Just a couple passes, that's all it takes. Then we're gonna make a big wave here. We're gonna make a wave right here. To do that, I'm gonna take fan brush. I'm gonna wipe it out. Wipe out that fan brush. Go into some of that white paint we had. And we're gonna do like an S curve here. Bring it down like that. Like that. And it's gonna be our crasher. So then we're gonna take our brush, kind of just go. Like that. And then we are going to take some more of that white. And this is just to show you how well these paints work. We're just gonna go like this and just fuzz it out. Just like that. Just like that. That's gonna be our light spot, because I'm actually gonna put a moon right up there. I see. Is this gonna work? I'm just gonna take my finger, put some white paint on it, and we're gonna go right about here. There, we're gonna make a moon. And then what I like to do, because we got excess paint, you just take a knife, zip it right off. And we got a moon. What I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna add some white to those clouds, like some right here, right there, some right there. Just real quick. And we're gonna fuzz that out. We're gonna blend this out a little bit. I forgot to do that earlier. I was looking at it and I wanted to add a nice little moon in there so that they could. So we gotta have some, and then we're gonna just twirl up like this. Use the bottom corner, just go up like this. Just, the moon's peeking out of the clouds there. Just kind of like that. And then we're gonna wipe this brush out. We're gonna go like this. Now I'm gonna make another little wave right there. Cut off some of that white paint. drag it a little bit. Just kind of go upwards, kind of swoop it up. Just a little bit. Like swoop, like that. And you can kind of see what we're doing there. Something like that. And then we're gonna make some, I don't know where I had it. We're gonna get I forgot to bring out my filbert brush. Oh no. And I'm just using a regular little filbert, just something like that. And I'm gonna go into that dark mixture there. I'm just gonna make something here for the sea foam right here. Something real quick, nothing crazy. So we're gonna go and do this. Just fill this all up, because that's a big crasher we got going on there. It's a big one. So we're gonna okay, and then I'm gonna take fan brush again. I'll load into some of that white. And I'm just gonna kind of just use the corner and just kind of touch. And just kind of twirl it around. Hitting the tops here, just all these little splashy things. Just like that, just turn the brush all kinds of different ways like that. Just like that. I'm gonna set that down. Look at our brush we've been using to fuzz stuff out, and just kind of haze out the bottom here. Just kind of do tiny little circles like that. There we go. We got a pretty decent seascape for just showing a demonstration. That's not bad. Okay. We are good to go. I think I'm good with that. And then I'm gonna sign it because, and I just have a script liner from King Art. I got this at, I think I got this off of Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. I'm just gonna sign this thing. Just gonna drag through some white paint. Just go here. There we go. Signed, sealed, delivered. And we can take this tape off now. Maybe. There we go. It was just a little demonstration thing here. Nothing fancy. Oh. But yeah, you can do, this is how you use the linseed oil, and then in the previous video we showed you how to use the liquid white that I made. But yeah, it works just as good as the Bob painting materials. There we go. So I will show you in the next one how to clean the brushes. I just wanted to show how the oil paints worked with the water mixable variety. All right, thank you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Bye now.